Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. And it is Friday. God, you know what? I think I even maybe named this like weekend event. Oh, I usually do this on Wednesday, but it's Friday, man. It's been a wild week, man. It's been delivery week. So here's the big deal. The February issue is on the streets. We've got 93% of the magazines delivered. There's still some FedEx stuff going out and some other deliveries in the far out regions down to Charleston, to the Outer Banks, that stuff like that takes a couple extra days to get out too. But that is the story. So check it out right here. If you have not gone out and got your February issue of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, issue number 307, dating all the way back to August of 1998, you need to get out there and pick it up now. This month is featuring Paul Watson and the All Harley World Shootout. Just like the cover says, 6 races you don't want to miss, the hottest drag racing in the South, and it shoots off on April 12th through 13th. And it's a great race series. You know, if we take a look inside the magazine, at the cover story, we've got the entire schedule here. You know, so we're starting off April 12th and 13th at Farmington Dragway. We go to Rockingham Dragway June 8th and 9th. Wilkesboro Dragway August 2nd and 3rd. Then let's see, Fayetteville Drag Strip on September 6th and 7th. Then they roll out to Ohio in September and back to Farmington October 11th and 12th. As you can see, lots of familiar logos on that schedule right there. Paul does a great job of including the local Harley-Davidson dealerships in his races. And like I said, these are great events, man. Not only is it drag racing, it is live music, it's vendors, it's bike shows. It's a great time and something that you should totally go check out. Make sure you get out there and check out the All Harley World Shootout. It is one heck of a time. So we've got that going on. Something else that is big. It is February 2nd, which most of the world, at least the United States, knows is Groundhog Day. And finally, Phil got his shit right and came out and said the right thing. Early spring this year. I still predict March 21st, but that's just me. We were going to ride anyway, right? I mean, it's the South, man. We have warm days, we have cold days, we also have leather, we have heated gear, and we have that I don't give a cuss kind of attitude, and we're gonna go ride anyway. But just because the day is the day, we can at least say Phil got it right. Early spring it coming. I don't know about y'all, but I got up this morning and I've got a 9-year-old that was excited about it, so we pulled it up on YouTube, watched it live from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And man, it was ridiculous, but there it was. I think it was more ridiculous than the movie, which we enjoy very, very much. All right, so that's what we've got going on now. I'm sure what you're thinking is, hey, weren't we talking about events? Yeah, we were talking about events. Let's talk about events real quick. If I can get this computer to cooperate. Now, if you've already signed up for this stuff, you got it in your email box. Earlier this week, you got it in your text message blasts. Earlier this week, you got it in the magazine. You've got it there. You can also check out our website, which is fullthrottlemagazine.com, and you can check out the cruising calendar right here. It's got the events you're looking for, fullthrottlemagazine.com cruising calendar, all the way down to November, man. People are already planning this thing out in November. So what that says to me, honestly, guys, is if you've got an event coming up and you want to get it into the motorcycle events calendar on the Southeast coast, you need to get it to us. Charity and benefit events get listed for free, but what we're going to do is we're going to put your event in front of 10,000 readers that are all looking for somewhere to go. So make sure you hit us up on that. So if you've already got that, then good. If you want to get in on the e-blast and stuff like that, all you got to do is go to our homepage. It's going to look a lot like this. You scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there's this handy dandy subscribe button right here. If you click on that, you can sign up for our email blasts right there. Or you can, if you like text better, you can get it texted to you. All you got to do is text FTM for Full Throttle Magazine to 41372, and we will shoot those text messages out to you every week so we can get that going. So let's talk about this weekend's events. Boom, just like that. There you go. Let's make this full screen so you get as big as pictures you can. This weekend events update is brought to you by our friends from the Carolina Biker Lawyers. There they are, representing bikers since 1975. Make sure you give them a call if you need anything. There's the number on the screen, 877-376-7982, or you can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you want to do it. So make sure you check them out. Now, this weekend's events, it is February 2nd. So, I mean, let's say there's not a lot of stuff going on. Buffalo Bill goes live on IG over here. A good deal. Let's see. February 3rd. Let's talk about these events. Riding High Harley Davidson. What a local hero these people are, celebrating the birthdays of February. If you want to go in from noon to 2 tomorrow, you can stop in and get a slice of cake and light refreshments, man. Sounds like a deal. On top of that, they've got new motorcycles. I was in there just the other day. They've got a brand new 2024 Street Glide ST. It is white. It is beautiful. It is something that you might need to buy. So make sure you check them out. If you're not into that, that's cool, man. Plenty of riding to be done. You can head up to Tilly Harley Davidson. Now, this was scheduled for last weekend. They opted to postpone it. So February 3rd, Tilly Harley Davidson is having their Polar Bear ride-in bike show. Now, it's supposed to be pretty nice. So it's a ride-in bike show. It might not be polar bearish, but it's a nice deal. So you should check that out. The winner takes a $200 Tilly Harley Davidson gift card home with them. Honestly, you should walk right back inside the store and spend that shit right away. That is 11 to 3 p.m. on Saturday. There's a free registration. Check them out. Tilly Harley Davidson, Statesville, North Carolina. Southern Brotherhood MC Chili Cook-Off. My favorite stuff of the year, man. I love chili. Never found a chili I didn't like. Chili comes in right under hot dogs as some of my favorite food. But if you check this out, this is going to be in Sanford, North Carolina. It's 6 p.m., so this is a nighttime gig here. $10 admission, free with chili entry. So you get to go in, you get to eat chili, you get to have some fun, get out there and enjoy that. Hosted by the Southern Brotherhood MC. Make sure you check them out. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson's having breakfast and mimosas. What a way to start the day. On top of that, you can see in their ad that they've got all kinds of good deals going on there at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. Some going on every weekend, too. So make sure you check them out, Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. Get in there early, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. to have breakfast and mimosas at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. Down east, we got the 3rd annual Polar Bear motorcycle ride at New River Harley Davidson in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Registration is at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 11. It's $20 for a rider, $10 for a passenger, but it includes lunch. This is hosted by the cops. Onslow County Sheriff's Office. Proceeds go to the Special Olympics of NC. Make sure you check that out at New River Harley Davidson. Also down that way in Jacksonville, CVMA 15-4 is having their bike night and Mardi Gras party. It's going to be at Blackbeard's Triple Play, man. It's a cool place down that way. This is another evening deal, so it's going to be 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. They are partying hard. Them combat vets, man, they know how to do it. So they're going to have vendors, a bike show, and it looks like they've got $100 cash. Free to enter, and winner gets $100 cash on the People's Choice Bike Show, live music, and they're having all-you-can-eat crab legs. Man, that's all right there. All-you-can-eat crab legs. Cool deal. Sunday, Low Country Harley Davidson's having their Polar Plunge. Registration's at 11 a.m. Kickstands up at 1 p.m. Again, it's the right time of year to name these events but it's the South, man, so they got some good weather going on. Ride and dive for Low Country veterans. So you could still get cold. They're going to do it at Folly Beach, man. So it's going to be chilly, but the ride's not going to be so bad. Check that out at Low Country Harley Davidson. So that's what we've got going on this weekend. I know there's other stuff going on. If you want to make sure it gets in the calendar, if you want to make sure I get to talk about it, just send it to me. I want to take this moment to say, hey guys, we got some cool Full Throttle Magazine gear at our website. All you gotta do is go to fullthrottlemagazine.com. You can slide over there and get cool stuff. You end up looking like me, man. Get some ladies. So that's the deal there. Send your events info. God, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, it's not on here. I didn't do my job. But let's talk about this. The Outer Banks Bike Week that is coming up. Let's see, it was last month's cover. Here, this is how we did it back in the old day before we had all this technology. We'd hold up the cover. Outer Banks Bike Week is April 20th through 28th, and the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine will be hosting their second bike show of the year at the Outer Banks Bike Week at Outer Banks Harley-Davidson. It'll be April 27th. It is a free registration bike show. There is 3 separate cash prizes. There's plaques in 5 categories, and then the Full Throttle Magazine Choice Award with $150, the Law Tigers Choice Award with $100, and the Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group Choice Award with $100 as well. So the deal with that is also, if you win the Full Throttle Magazine Choice Award, you get invited to the 2025 Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show at the Greensboro Coliseum, which we just landed the dates on that. It'll be February 1st in 2025, the way the calendar falls. But that's the way we've got that. So make sure you get out to the Outer Banks Bike Week. They have bikini contests, live music, great riding. Speaking of riding, Jerry from Law Tigers and I are hosting a Full Throttle Friday ride. And we're riding from the dealership to Avon, North Carolina, down the Outer Banks. It's a beautiful ride. You should come right out there, ride. It's a free ride. Just go ride with us. We're going to do all kinds of manly stuff like eat ice cream and stop and look at cool stuff. Magazines in Winston? Oh, magazines are in Winston, my good friend. So are cookies. So get out there and get your magazines now. I delivered those all yesterday, so they're certainly there. Did it myself. Get out there and get them. Pick up your copy before they get out of there. I'm glad you got the cookies. It is a necessary item. So whenever you go get those magazines, maybe I'll be there and we'll have some cookies. But that's that. All right. So I'm going to cut this a little short today because it is Friday and it's 4 o'clock, and I meant to get out of here like 2 hours ago to go riding. It's a beautiful day, guys. I can't help it. It's Friday. Let's go ride the motorcycles. That's what we do. All right. So that is 13 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted, time that you'll never get back. But I do appreciate you spending it with me. Make sure to check out these events if there's something going on that you want to go to. Get out there and ride. Enjoy yourself. Maybe you'll run into me. Maybe we'll hang out, eat some cookies, have a good time. So that's it for me. I will see you guys out there this weekend. Let's go ride.